You know, over the years, I've had a great deal of success with my AdSense ebook. In fact, we've sold thousands of copies of these ebooks at $97 a piece. Now, that earned me a special degree of credibility in the industry, but I've got to tell you what really kicked it up another notch. When I decided to publish a traditional book, you know, remember paper with bindings and covers? Just like that, people do still read books, and there's something about having a book that can increase your credibility in your field like nothing else. And so, in 2005, when I went to Big Seminar, I met a gentleman by the name of David Hancock. David is the owner of Morgan James Publishing, and he turned me on to the idea of becoming an entrepreneurial publisher. You see, on one side of the publishing industry, we have self-publishing or vanity publishing, and this is where you pay thousands of dollars to have your manuscript done, and then you typically sell books out of your garage. On the other end of the spectrum is traditional publishing, where the publishing companies are pretty much about a dozen big companies that give very small advances and very small royalties so that most authors don't make any money doing their book. I went with the entrepreneurial authoring model because, like an entrepreneur, I had to invest money into it, but like a traditional publisher, I received distribution and very large royalties. And out of this was born the book, The AdSense Code. And essentially what we did is we took the manuscript from What Google Never Told You About Making Money with AdSense, 3rd edition, and turned it into a traditionally published book. Most of the content was the same, but whereas people were paying $97 to instantly download the book online, you could purchase this book at a local bookstore for $24.95. And if you were buying it on Amazon.com, they discounted it 30% or more, and you could purchase it for $16. Well, you would think that because it costs less, that my credibility wouldn't be affected. But the fact of the matter is, we sold thousands and thousands of copies of this book. In fact, we even hit the New York Times bestseller list and the Business Week business bestseller list, which was really an incredible feat for somebody in this industry. In fact, I'm not sure how many others in internet marketing have done this, and I feel real blessed for having accomplished it. This took my credibility not just up one notch, but up several notches. When I first came up with the title for the AdSense Code, I was with my friend Mike Filsame and my friends Craig Perrine and Gary Ambrose. We were preparing to speak at a conference in North Carolina. And Mike turned to me and said, "Joel, what changed that your AdSense revenue increased so dramatically?" And I thought for a second, and I turned to him and I said, "Well, Mike, I cracked the code." And he said, "Well, that's it." I said, "That's what?" He says, "That's the title of your book, The AdSense Code." Well, immediately I thought of the Da Vinci Code. And so, having very minimal Photoshop skills, I found a picture of the Da Vinci Code cover, and then I found a photograph of myself. And I cut out the Mona Lisa eyes, and I put my eyes there. I sent it to my future publisher as a joke. Well, he loved it. He thought it was a great cover. I was just trying to be funny. And that actually ended up being the cover for the book. And here's what we did that was really strategically beneficial. We launched the book on the same weekend that the Da Vinci Code came out in the movie theaters. And so in our press releases we said that Dan Brown might be revealing the secrets of the past history, but we were revealing the secrets of making money online. And I think that contributed to the success of the book. I'm so excited about the entrepreneurial publishing model that I now help others to do likewise. In fact, if you'll go to www.madeeasypublishing.com, you can read more about that. And I'll look forward to telling you the next part of the story in the next .com story. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my video channel. Just look for the subscribe button here on the page somewhere. It's either up here above my head or down here somewhere. Go ahead and click that so you can get notified of all the latest videos. See ya.